Ralph came out of the plane. He knew that this was not a game. Looked around with his eyes. What do you know, to his surprise, found Fat Piggy, then the others. Thought they'd all be just like brothers. Most of you know that he was wrong. Those who don't will find out in the song.
First the boys elect a leader. They want a strong man, not a good reader. They choose Ralph instead of Jack, 'cause they knew that he would have their back.
Ralph wants to organize, but they have no supplies. Jack wants to hunt. Ralph wants to build. Let's just hope no one gets killed.
Jack makes a makeshift spear, trying to get them pigs, not them deer. He goes after the weaker mouse, 'cause he knows he can't mess with Ralph.
Ralph is now building shelters alone. Doesn't matter though, he still carries the throne. Suddenly the young boys talk of a beast. Jack decides they can hunt it and use it to feast.
Ralph disagrees, saying they need to build, but the little ones don't care, the monster has to be killed.
Sam and Eric bonded as one. They both be tighter than a bun. They should have been watching the fire, but instead they decided to retire.
Then it came down to the so-called beast. The children's worries were increased. The very next day, they went to look for it, but Simon thought that they were full of it.
Simon said there's a monster in all of us, but Jack went on to spit and cuss. Simon had to do his own exploring to find out what the island could be storing.
What he found startled and amazed him. It wasn't a monster, but a man. He had to go tell his clan.
Then when he emerged from the brush, the whole clan just started to rush. They thought he was a monster instead of a saint. Now he is dead. Ralph just wanted to faint.
He died for our sins just like Jesus. If you haven't read this book, then you better read this.
In the morning, it was bad. The boys' emotions were confused and sad. Then Jack came through the ashes. He stuffed a piggy and took his glasses.
This whole fight had to be ended. The other boys knew that the conch represented, so Ralph took the conch to get the glasses back. The only problem was that mean ginger Jack.
Jack and Ralph started to fight. This is gonna be one horrible night. Roger let the rock go and hit Piggy. The conch is broken and so is their sanity.
Ralph runs away into the jungle. The boys chase after him by the bundle. He runs to the beach and they were saved. But Simon and Piggy have no grave.
They realize now that rules always matter, and now they're guilty because of the blood spatter.